Two teams, one trophy, and history on the line. The Phoenix Mercury are back in the WNBA Finals for the first time since 2021, and standing in their way, the Las Vegas Aces, who are chasing a dynasty. It's the desert rivalry we didn't know we needed, and it's about to go down in the 2025 WNBA Finals. And as we preview the upcoming matchup, we'll discuss how they got here, what to watch for, key storylines, keys to the series, and our final thoughts. The Aces, the number 2 seed, survived an epic battle with the Indiana Fever in the semifinals. That Game 5, instant classic. 107-98 in overtime, proving once again why A'ja Wilson and this squad know how to deliver under pressure. This is their third finals appearance in 4 years, and they've got their eyes set on a third title. Phoenix, the Mercury, they shocked the world. The 4th seed took down the defending champion New York Liberty and then upset the number 1 seeded Minnesota Lynx 3-1 in the semifinals. Phoenix flipped the script in the second half of the season, and now they're back on the biggest stage for the first time in 4 years. Now, this matchup between the Aces and the Mercury is the first time finals matchup between two franchises that dominated the Southwest hoop scene. The Aces star power led by A'ja Wilson, 4-time MVP and defensive monster, along with Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, and Jewel Lloyd, all of which have been all-stars. And Phoenix's Resurgence has been powered by none other than Alyssa Thomas, Satou Sabally, and Kahleah Copper. And for the first time ever in WNBA Finals history, the series will be a best-of-7 series, which means this is more chances for each team's squads to flex their depth. The Aces are chasing their third championship in 4 years, trying to cement a dynasty, and the Mercury are hunting their first title since 2014 after a roller coaster season. One of the main storylines of this series will definitely be the battle of the big threes. On the Aces side, you have Wilson, Young, Gray, and for Phoenix, Thomas, Sabally, and Copper. Whoever wins that duel between the battle of the big threes might just take home that trophy. Now, keys to the series. I know this is the main thing everybody's been waiting for, to find out what will be some keys to the series and who will win. Well, let's get into it. First up, Vegas. What will be some keys for Vegas? Well, experience is a good teacher. That's right, experience matters. This team has been here, done that. With a core of Wilson, Young, and Gray, who were all a part of the Aces' last championship run, add in the addition of championship experience from Jewel Lloyd, who won the title while with Seattle Storm. The Aces have several players on their roster who understand the magnitude of the moment that the finals can present, and who have shown that even when those moments arise, they're more than capable of rising to the occasion. We just saw Game 5 in overtime. You had Jewel Lloyd and Chelsea Gray take their game to a whole nother level to help the Aces advance to the finals after winning that series. So they've shown time and time again that when the moment arises, so too do they. Now, also a key reason as to why, if the Vegas win, I feel it will definitely be the duo of Wilson and Young, who are the league's best scoring duo. They are actually the highest scoring duo at 39.9 points per game in the WNBA, and they're also history makers. Speaking of Game 5 of the semifinals, they became the first pair of teammates to score 30-plus points in the same game, with 35 and 30 points respectively between the two of them. Also, a key to this series will be the play of Chelsea Gray, who has been nothing but a crunch time performer throughout her time in the dub. She is automatic. No, I'm not talking about a car. I'm talking about her ability to take and make big shots in big games. Also, a key factor to this to the success of the Aces, should they walk away as the titleist, will definitely be their elite offense. In the playoffs, the Aces are shooting the best field goal percentage from the field at 48.5%, and they're averaging the most points per game at 87 points per game. So experience, their dynamic duo, crunch time Chelsea, and of course their elite offense will be key elements that could very well aid in the Aces walking away as the 2025 WNBA champions. Now, as far for Phoenix, some keys to their success should they walk away as the titleists: defense. That's right. I mean, they're locking teams up in the playoffs. I mean, they have the best defensive rating in the playoffs at 92.2. They're holding opponents to the fewest points at 75.9 per game. And as well as paint points, teams are only getting about 32 points per game this postseason against the Phoenix Mercury. And one of the main things that has definitely got them here, forcing turnovers. That's right, perimeter pressure. Yes, they're locking folks down and turning them over and using that as an opportunity to get out in the open court and get easy baskets for layups and points off the turnovers. Of course, they have their own version of a big three. Thomas, Sabally, Copper. Oh, they're going to need to match the scoring punch that the Vegas Aces bring with their big three of Wilson, Young, and Gray. Also for Phoenix, veteran bench play will play a role in their success as well. You got players like Bonham and Wickham who come off the bench. Both players bring big game experience as they are two-time champions amongst the two of them. The Mercury, when Wickham scores 10 or more points, the Mercury have an above 500 record. Granted, it's 2-1, but still, hey, everything matters at this point. Anywho, and Bonner, speaking of experience, has appeared in 94 career WNBA playoff games. Phoenix themselves, they thrive on momentum and resilience. Comebacks are their trademark. So if they find themselves at any point in this series down by any amount of points, please don't count those ladies out, because they've shown time and time again that they can take their defense to a whole nother level, get Mighty Mo on their back, and ride that to a victory. And of course, they do a good job of making adjustments. The adjustments that their coach made against Minnesota was masterful. Very, very good. But I also want to talk about a few X factors that could very well have a say in how this series plays out. Yes, we know about the big three of each team, but there's some other players on both teams that could very well have their moments, have their games that can definitely help take their team over the top. And we've talked about already some key X factors for Phoenix and Bonner, and Wickham. But another key X factor will be rookie point guard Monique Okoye-Makani. This young lady is a strong on-ball defender who specializes in disrupting ball handlers, and she's definitely going to look to disrupt the ball handlers of the Aces as well as their key playmakers. And Phoenix has the highest scoring bench in the WNBA, so clearly that will definitely be a factor in terms of helping Phoenix try to win this championship. Is bench scoring. Bench production is going to be a key factor. Also for Phoenix, we mentioned defense earlier, but physicality will be key as well. Them wanting to get a little bit more physical. As I stated earlier, they do a good job of controlling the paint in terms of not allowing a great deal of paint points, but that's definitely going to be tested against a player like A'ja Wilson in this finals. So it's going to be imperative that they maintain their level of physicality as well as the ability to not allow for the Vegas Aces and Wilson in particular to dominate the paint, as we all know she can definitely do. Alright, so some X factors for the Vegas Aces, I would say, would be Alyssa Smith. Her consistency, her ability to step up with her overall production is definitely going to be key. She did a great job in the series against the Fever. So her being able to continue to take some pressure off of A'ja Wilson will definitely be a key to the success for the Aces in this series. Also, another X factor for the Aces, I feel, will be the play of Dana Evans. Dana Evans is a player who can change the pace of the game. She's also someone who can come in and make big shots. So obviously, when you have those sort of attributes as part of your makeup as a player, that's always going to be key to helping your team win. But the overall X factor for both teams will definitely be rebounding. Rebounding is going to always be key because, number one, when you look at a team like the Phoenix Mercury, they're a very good team at getting second chance opportunities. When you factor that into the fact that they also like to create turnovers to get points off those turnovers to help them offensively, also being a good offensive rebounding team, especially if a team like Aces haven't been that team that has been defined this season by having an excellent defense like they've had in years past. So when you do get an opportunity to make a stop or get a stop against Phoenix, you definitely want to get on them boards and get that rebound. And you don't want to give a scrappy team like the Phoenix Mercury opportunity after opportunity after opportunity on the offensive boards. So that's going to be a huge factor for both sides. That's the main X factor, if you will, for both sides, I feel, in this series. Now, this finals has it all. Superstar power, redemption stories, and a chance at history. Can the Aces solidify themselves as the modern WNBA dynasty? Or will the Mercury's late season magic turn into a championship miracle? Either way, this finals is about to be legendary. So who cares? Who you got? Aces or Mercury? Drop your finals picks in the comments. Until next time, I'm Queen Chillmo for Perimeter Defense Basketball Podcast. Remember, hit the like and subscribe.